So, we have finished Stormblood. Shadowbringers is on the horizon. But we have a couple more things we have to do before we can begin our venture. First things first, let's get the most current event out of the way. All Saints Wake. That's right. It's Halloween in winter. In January, even. Now then, let's not stand on ceremony and just get into it. Alright. Turn that back on. I think that's it. Yeah. Come, JJ. I think it starts over by the amphitheater. Which would be over yonder. Gotta get used to this walk. Follow me a bit. There we go. All Clowns Wake. The Adventures Guild investigator is on the lookout for a suspiciously scary personage. Hello there, friend. You have the look of a seasoned adventurer about you, and I would know. What with my superior powers of deduction? If you could spare the time, I could use your assistance in a matter I'm investigating at the moment. Oh, thank you. Pray, tell me, are you familiar with the Continental Circus? Is it anything like Continental Breakfast? The people of Eorzea know them as a traveling troupe of entertainers who visit whenever All Saints Wake is upon us. However, in actuality, they are a band of void-set fiends in disguise. That is not to say they get up to anything that goes beyond the realm of mere mischief. No, they are generally harmless, which is why I have been content to observe them from afar. Bizarrely, I'm yet to see any signs of them this time around, despite the festivities being so close at hand. That said, I do not mean to say that things have been uneventful of late. A rather peculiar gentleman, known as the Scarlet Snout, has appeared to fill the vacuum of absurdity left by the circus. Most suspicious, as I'm sure you will agree, which is why I set about investigating the matter. However, things have not quite gone to plan, and I was hoping you might be able to help me look into this strange character. Do you think you could spare some time to ask the residents of Gridania about their Scarlet Snout? Sure. Ah, you have my thanks. I shall continue to do my part in the meantime. Pray, alert me should you learn aught of interest. Seasonal events. There's one over there. Come, JJ. We have stuff to investigate. Yes. Also, my internet's been acting really weird, so it might just be a short stream today. That just means we don't have to wait as long for Shadowbringers on Monday. A man with a red nose. Psst. Hey, listen. This is just between the two of us. I've met the man of whom you speak. In fact, he even invited me to a banquet of sorts. Yes, I was relaxing by the river the other night when I suddenly heard a voice that I couldn't quite place. I turned around to see a man dressed in motley standing behind me. he got to talking. Befitting his appearance, he was quite jovial, a jovial fellow. And after a pleasant little chat, he invited me to dinner at his home in the coming days. I called a banquet, but he assured me that there would be a modest affair with only him and a few of his fellow friends. He also swore to me secrecy. No doubt he doesn't want strangers to come and crash the event, so don't tell anyone else I told you about this, alright? What's the other one? The other one's by the Lancers Guild. Wow, an actual running animation that doesn't look too bad. That's scary. Excitable lad. A fellow with a red nose? Why no. I haven't heard nothing of such man. And I most certainly haven't been invited to a holiday feast organized by such an individual. Perish the thought. I'm sorry. That's probably the shot. Yeah. It takes a day, but then it hits like a truck. Hope you feel better soon, KO2. Doing a light little stream today, just doing the Saints Wake stuff, because it looks like I'm dropping frames inexplicably again. I have no idea why. Internet's just weird, I guess. So, about this feast. You look as if you've seen a ghost. Alright. I'll tell you all I know. I was heading home from an errand when this fellow with the most prominent proboscis approaches me and asks if I'd visit him at his house. He said he needed someone to share his toys and sweets with. That's not creepy. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm transferring the regular amount of data, like 5 to 7 KB, but then it's still dropping frames at random, so we'll just have to see. It's always Twitch. What the hell happens on Friday with Twitch? Anyway. At the same time, he made me assure him that I would tell no one of this offer, or that he even spoke to me at all. If he found out about this, I don't know what would happen. Promise me you won't tell anyone. Yeah, sure. Okay, what else do I have to ask? Okay. Sup? So you're looking for the so-called Scarlet Snout as well, are you? Well, tough luck. I'm gonna beat you to him. See, I've heard that he's a well-heeled bloke. He loves nothing more than to share his fortune with his friends. Ever since then, I've been searching high and low for him. Even if I didn't know anything, damned if I'm gonna share it with anyone. You just did, you idiot. Alright, well, if it keeps dropping frames, I'll just make it a short stream. We'll do the All Saints Wake stuff and then call it a day. And we can pick up Shadowbringers on Monday. I don't want to have a long, scuffed stream if I'm going to have to fight with it. Dignified lady! Can't say I've ever seen anyone matching that description myself, but now that you mention it, I remember a friend of mine saying she saw an odd character wandering here the other day. It stuck with me because she said he was dressed up like in an odd garb. Almost like that of a jester. I can't guarantee that was the man you're looking for, but sounds too similar to be coincidence, yes? Too true. Alright, back to the investigator. Ah, you've returned. Did you glean anything of interest, perchance? Stuff is going down. Inviting total strangers to his abode and swearing them to secrecy. Most suspicious indeed. Yes, I highly doubt he is inviting these people out of the kindness of his heart. Something is afoot here. Speaking of which, I was able to uncover some new information myself. It would seem most sightings of the Scarlet Snout occurred by the river. I suspect it would be relatively easy to spot him if we staked out the area, and yet I'm hesitant to go myself. I have been asking around for so long now that it is likely that our suspect knows me and is taking pains to avoid me. While I am loath to impose upon your kindness, might I ask you take care of this alone? I promise that I will be watching from a safe distance and will not hesitate to lend a helping hand should you need it. Sure. Oh, thank you ever so much. Now, we've no time to lose. Let us hurry along the riverbank, yes? Right by the Leather Workers Guild. Should give us a good vantage point. Alright, guess we're going to the Leather Workers Guild. God, what's the use of a rabbit warrior if you can't jump high? Oh, yes. Entirely inconspicuous, man. I will keep watch from here to ensure that the Scarlet Snout does not try any funny business. Well, let's have a look-see. Hey, cutscene. Say there, mister. No, not there. Here. Over here. Greetings, my friend. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Fucking clowns. Oh, dear me. Why the cold reception? Surely my appearance doesn't frighten you. Not really. Actually. Truly. But how could that be? Why, I dress like this so I could bring laughter and levity to one and all. But where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I am Papa Gruff, a humble clown. Would you care to share your name with me? Name Sloth. Indolent. Such a pleasant name brings a smile to my face. Oh, it feels like we're thick as thieves already. But how to commemorate? Fuck that word. Our newfound friendship. Oh, but of course! Why don't you join me at my humble abode for a feast? I swear, you haven't lived until you've been to one of my banquets. I ask one favor. You ought to tell no one about this. I wouldn't do for some random stranger to barge in on our gathering of friends, yes? I should. And should I find out you've gone against my wishes, well. The fuck is with that earring? Is that like a thing of lips? But I just... That's what I do, you see? I wouldn't dream of harming even a flea. You have nothing to worry about, nothing at all. Any road? Come, meet me under the Branch Meadows Bridge whenever you are ready, and I'd be more than happy to show you the way to my home. Well, ta-ta for now. Goodbye, you weird-ass clown. Well, that was certainly a thing that happened. What say you, CSI Elton? So, that was a man, was it? I must say, his appearance was every bit as distinctive as the rumors say. Pray tell, did he invite you to his feast as he did the others? Yep, pretty much so. I have a feeling this is how things might play out. While his actions are most suspicious, it is impossible to tell exactly what his goal is, and whether or not he has any malicious intent. I suppose our best option is to play along for the time being. Might I ask you to head to Branch Meadows and observe things from a safe distance? If it seems the snout is up to no good, we'll put a stop to it straight away. I myself shall first return to the Adventurers Guild in order to deliver my report. Let us rendezvous at our destination when we are both ready. Sure thing. Alright, where are we headed next? Bent Branch Meadows. Activate Nannybot. This location should afford you a good vantage point of the precise location the Scarlet Snout gave you. Observe from a distance and hope that he reveals himself. Alright, we are waiting. Cutscene. Welcome, welcome, one and all. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here today. Perhaps that is a bit too formal for the occasion. Let's try that again. My friends, welcome to the House Gruff. By all means, make yourself at home. What the heck are you carrying on about over there? I'm gonna hear you from miles away. My beloved wife, what brings you here? It brings me here. Why, your dearest son and I were worrying about you might burst along screaming like that. Oh, Papa, Mumsy has told me all about the party. Can't wait to meet all your new friends. Yes, my daughter. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely splendid time. No doubt your father here has invited sheer multitudes of illustrious guests. Isn't that so, Papa? But of course, my sweet. Don't worry, I can assure you the event will be quite spectacular. Just think of all those innocent fools sauntering casually to our abode, blissfully unaware that they are, in fact, marching towards the doom. Oh, how I love seeing the terror on their faces when they realize their fates. It is truly to the die for, quite literally for them. Yes, and with the fear we've extracted from the depths of their very souls, we can summon forth our fiendish friends and hold the banquet of our dreams. The night of devilry shall finally be upon us. Nights of devilry? Is that something fun? It will be the most fun you've had, little one. Admittedly, I've yet to experience it myself, but I've heard enough from the legends to know it will not disappoint. Any road? We honor our guests are scheduled to arrive any moment now. Head back to the venue, my dear family. I shall return anon. God, a loving wife and a child. That man is a lucky son of a gun. Activate nanobot. Back from Bent Branch, are you? Pray tell me, what exactly did you witness there? Shit's going down, yeah? Good gods! This sounds like a plot most foul indeed. Unfortunately, or fortunately, help is at hand. Upon hearing my report, the guild saw fit to dispatch an expert in the matters of the occult to aid us in getting to the bottom of this. Holy shit, is that our show dog? I'm most certain he will be able to help us come up with an effective way to thwart the snout's villainy. Let me know when you're ready and I shall introduce you to him. And that's a cloud. A feast to remember. The Adventures Guild investigator has someone to introduce you to. Oh, fuck are you? Ready to proceed with our investigation, are you? Excellent. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed collaborator. This is Mark, a specialist in matters of the occult, dispatched by the guild to assist in apprehending the nefarious Papa Gruff. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that I have a grasp of the situation as it stands. If it is quite alright with you, pray, share all you have learned about our quarry thus far. Something clown. I see. Quite fascinating indeed, yes. I was all as I read in that tome. My apologies. I tend to get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. Allow me to begin by giving you a brief introduction to the so-called Knights of Devilry, or at least as I understand it. It is said that during All Saints' Wake, the saints are invited to banquets in the havens each and every night. At such time, the world below is left unprotected, and fiends summoned by the ogre Pumpkinhead are free to wreak havoc on the defenseless denizens. One fiend in particular is said to be especially boisterous. Aye, I speak of the one known as the Doomsday Clown. So, perhaps you know him better as the Scarlet Snout or Papa Gruff. In any event, they are all the same most nefarious personage. If the texts are to be believed, those who set foot in his domain are fated never to return. I say, it's just listening to this tale is enough to make my hair stand it in. That said, it seems we've quite a task on our hands when attempting to save his would-be victims. Have we no way of protecting ourselves once inside his lair? You would never... I thought you would never ask. Pray, feast your eyes on these fine creations of mine. Alright. I present you two artifacts I recreated by referencing a number of ancient tomes, together with some of my own personal touches, of course. Behold the fiendish lantern and the phial of warding holy water. But what do they do, you must wonder? Well, let me explain. First of all, the fiendish lantern emits a certain wavelength of light that void scent absolutely detests. As for the warding holy water, it not only protects the holder's soul from being stolen, but it also enables one to rescue the lost souls of others and return them to the mortal flames. I have not had the opportunity to test them out and thus cannot vouch for their effectiveness, but I am very much hoping that they will serve you well for both our sakes. That's... don't worry about it, man. It sounds like you're going through the ringer of the first shot. That stuff will kick your ass. Thanks for stopping by, KO2. Enjoy your sleep. Always a pleasure to have you here. Wait, I mean, there's no guarantee that... but it matters not. We face a potential crisis here, and beggars cannot be choosers. In times of need, my friends, are you willing to put your faith in Mark's creations and do what needs to be done? You won't be missing much. I probably will only do the Saints Wake stuff. Welcome. Take care, man. And see you Monday, hopefully. Excellent. In the meantime, I shall do my best to ensure that the Scarlet Snout is not able to lure everyone else to his trap. I'm gonna change the child. There we go. Excellent. Yeah. Speaking of Snout, I have also heard about a rumor. Apparently, he has been handing out odd pumpkin cookies to those who attend the feast. Should you come in possession of such confection, you show them to me when you return. Yeah, sure. I see no reason why not. Splendid! Before you go, allow me to furnish you with a link pearl. Rest assured that I shall do my damnedest to support you from afar after you enter the dread clown's personal domain. Also, should you wish to know aught more about the terms with which I have furnished you, or, wait, aught more about the items with which I have furnished you, just say the word. I shall return to Mikato's amphitheater, and see that no other frightening hijinks ensue. When you have found what you would about the Snout, pray, visit me there. Right. Is it beneath the deck? Yes. Ah, if it isn't my friend Indolent. Terribly sorry for the delay. Your timing couldn't be better. I'm pleased to report that I've finished preparations for the feast festivities. Let my loyal Harlequin guide know once you're ready, and he'll be more than happy to show you in the way to the venue. Oh, seasonal event instance. You now have access to the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance. To join the feast, speak with the Harlequin guide under the Bent Branch Meadow Bridge, or in the Acorn Orchard. There we go. The Phantom's Feast is a light party instance for players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Parties that register for the instance with less than 4 members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. Alright, we're going in. I'm frightfully sorry for having kept you waiting. Do you wish to head to the banquet now? Master Gruff is eagerly anticipating your arrival. Yeah, sure. Guess now we'll just wait about. I'm gonna get used to my new look, even though it's just based off my current character. Oh, we are going in. Is that a gun cocking? Oh, cutscene. Oh, wow. That is impressive. Very spooky. Isn't this Tantara Deecroft? Huh? Let's roll. You're inside then? Excellent. I will do all in my power to assist you thwarting the Gruff's clan's vile scheme. So I use this on this, right? Yeah, there we go. And then, yes, on this. Be sure to make use of the finished lantern I gave you, should you encounter any void set. Well, it seems the lantern is having the desired effect. Splendid. Perhaps you'll be safe after all. Also, if you come across any lost souls, give them a good splash of holy water to guide them back to the mortal coil. These fiends hunger for more souls. Keep your nerves calm and your wits about. Alright. Yay! A new friend to play with! Hey, buddy! Oh, we're getting boss fights in this. Wait for the rest of the group. Oh, new friend. Let's play together here. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Open as many pumpkin chests as you can to win. Watch out for that go boom. I fear there's no choice but for you to go along with this dreadful game for now. What? Hello. Let's grab this over here. Oh, check. Whoa. Back to myself between a rock and a hard place here. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's my turn. Wow, you're good at this game. Promise to play with me again, okay? Ah, what a good kid. You're a good kid, little Gruff. Alright. Onward. Bit worse for wear, but okay. Oh, yeah, a couple in here. Yep. Without the recharge, and there you go. Anybody else in here? I don't see anyone else. Okay. Alright, they're headed over there, so... Oh, wait, that's the next boss room. Do you need any help? Doesn't look like it. Alright, on to the next part! Let's wait for everybody to arrive. Wait, is that us stretching? Nope. Hi, both guys here. Greetings, my dear friend. Pray, eat your fill. I want your soul to be nice and plump when we devour it. Strangely enough, the food appears entirely safe. I suggest you eat your fair share and try and keep Mama Gruff in a good mood. Dinner served! Dig in, everyone. Yes, ma'am. Up and there it is. Dinner served! Dig in, everyone. I'll just run around and protect people from ghosts. Alright, she's just repeating herself. Let's have a little. This one is way nicer than the last one. You like that then? Wonderful. Your souls are going to be oh so tasty now. Weird. Well, that one was nicer than the first fight. I put fight in like quotations. Alright. Let's roll. Back here. Nope. Those guys get that. There we go. I like what they've done with the place. It's just so great. I'm loving this event. It's way more interactive than the last ones. Usually it's like a fate, or just, you know, talk to some people and that's it. This one is really fun. Alright, so we've saved about 23 souls. We're about to arrive at the ballroom, I think. 30 souls saved. It looks like we're at the end, so unless we missed any. It'd be funny if it was 31, you know, for Halloween. Ugh. Alright. Just go show them. Meddling wretch! Will not leave this place alive. Hello! That's right, after the pretty bunny. Come on. You can do it. Gather them up, gather them up, gather them up. You are more trouble than I thought you'd be. Fine then. I shall harvest your soul I require myself. That's that big group down. Ruined. The ritual's ruined. Don't play for your insolence. It's pronounced indolent. Nope. Nope. I just want to go home. Splendid work. You've already saved an impressive number of souls. Keep going. We'll have no choice but to abandon the ritual. Think you can get away with stealing my precious souls? Never. Oh, he just blew up into confetti. Okay. Victory! Ah, look at us. Strange, abominable rabbit. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Obtain pumpkin cookie from the Phantom's face and present it to the Vengeful Guild investigator. Is he back in Gordania? He is. Right. Ah, there you are. I'm glad to see you returned from the spectral realm in one piece. I say, did marked inventions prove more adequate aid? Indeed they did. Gonna take a drink of water. Take a drink of water. Pumpkin Cookie, a devilish imp, is thought to have made these slightly burnt biscuits shaped like a pumpkin head. One can only wonder what ingredients it contains. Yep. Relieved I am to hear it. Small wonder the man came so highly recommended, and of course I must thank you for risking life and limb to put them to use. Thanks to you, we can rest assured that the souls of the Gridanian people are safe from the fiend's treachery. I'm full glad to finally lay my eyes upon this rumored cookie as well. Just to be safe, I took the liberty of advising the other invitees not to attend the feast for their own good. I'm concerned, however, that some of them did not seem so keen on heeding my instructions. Should you find any that have gone on ahead, pray, save as many of them as you can. Now that we know that Mark's creations can be relied upon, there's no reason to think we should not be able to rescue everyone from the Snout's clutches. Papa, where have all my new friends gone? Don't worry, sweetheart. Father will sort this all out. What the heck were those abominable trinkets anyway? Why did they not warn me that one of those despicable adventurers might crash our party? Oh, my beloved, play, calm your heart. The eventual fellow was one thing, but rest assured that none of our ordinary guests will be equipped with such artifacts. We shall have our fun soon enough, believe you me. What's more, I found someone who has volunteered to help us out in our quest. They say the best approach is to just wander around town, shouting out invitations to anyone within earshot. Why, just imagine how many guests they'll manage to lure here with such a bold approach. Now, listen to me. Be sure to invite as many people as possible, alright? The more terror, the better, I say. As you wish, your wish is my command, Master Gruff. This will be a fine All Saints' Wake indeed. That said, I too wonder who this mysterious new acquaintance might be. Rest assured that I will be keeping a close watch on the Scarlet Snout to make sure that his baleful plans never come to fruition. I will see to it that none of his expected visitors attend this banquet. Then, when he comes out to ascertain what has gone amiss, we will strike with the expert team assembled by the Adventurers Guild, putting an end to the villainy once and for all. In the meantime, I ask that you pray, go and rescue anyone the Snout has already managed to lure into his domain. That would doubtless encourage him to abandon his escape even sooner. Sure thing. Modern Cosmetics, climbing around, the realm's premier publication on cosmetics, as well as dating advice for some reason, politics. This copy of Modern Cosmetics covers in detail techniques for painting an appropriately spooky clown pattern on one's face. Neat. You can now attempt the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance again by speaking with a Harlequin guide in either Mikoto's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. Successfully completing the instance will earn you a pumpkin cookie. You can exchange cookies for items and equip them by speaking with the Shady Smock in Mikoto's Amphitheater. You can also speak with the Genial Geyser and join the marvelous masquerade in the Haunted Manor. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, short stream today because Twitch is having issues. But thank you all so much for dropping by. On Monday, we begin Shadowbringers. Until then, have a good day. And have a good sleep. And I will see you on Monday. Goodbye.